So first question, consider the following statements about hydrogen. So hydrogens, so it is a molecule of nitrogen atoms and hydrogen atoms. So it is correct. Molecules of hydrogen and nitrogen atom. It is used as rocket fuel propellant. So it is correct. It is used as rocket fuel propellant. It acts as an oxygen scavenger. So it is correct, and it is molecule of nitrogen and hydrogen atoms, use rocket fuel and acts oxygen scavenger. So all are correct. Dawn mission finally ran out, and hydrogen, the fuel that enables the spacecraft to control its posting, pointing, and ending a historic 11-year mission. So hydrogen is a molecule of two singly bonded nitrogen atom and four peripheral hydrogen atom. So mainly two single bonded nitrogen atom and four peripheral hydrogen atoms. It is anhydrous from it is a colorless and toxic irritant and sensitizer which damages the central nervous system, producing symptoms and as extreme as tumors and seizures. The pungent smell of hydrogen is not unlike that of ammonia, and it is so powerful a reducing agent that it is highly explosive. Hydrogen can ever be found in fossil fuel and nuclear power station as a powerful reducing agent. It acts as an oxygen scavenger, reducing metal oxides back into metal and literally turning the chemical clock back on corrosion purpose. So you can study all the things. So rocket fuel propellant and mixing of oxidizing agent and dinitrogen tetrahexide N2O4 creates hypergolic mixture. Next, consider the following statements. So, Indian nationality law legally follows the just sanguinis as opposed to the usual. In the US, children obtain their citizenship through the legal principle of just which are correct. Both are correct. So Indian nationality largely follow the just sanguinis as opposed to the just solely, and US just solely. Citizenship through legal of just solely. Okay, both are correct. So Indian citizenship here opposed just solely. Consider the following statements about Veer Surendra Sai. Veer Surendra Sai, he resisted the British and successfully protected most parts of western Orissa region for some time. Veer Surendra Sai, he resisted the British and successfully protected most parts of western Orissa region. He died during the 1857 Sipai mutiny. So A is the correct. He is not died during this time, 1857, but he resisted the British and successfully protected most parts of the western Odisha. Freedom fighter. Surendra Sai. Okay, here Surendra Sai, not Sundra Sai. So Surendra Sai was an Indian freedom fighter and tribal leader who sacrificed his life fighting against British East India Company. His associates Madhu Singh and Kunjal Singh, Ari Singh, Bairi Singh, Udant Sai, Ujjal Sai, and Khageshwar Dao, Salegram Bariha, Govind Singh, Pahar Singh, and Raji Ghasia, Kamal Singh, Hati Singh, etc. Resisted the British and successfully protected most parts of western Odisha region for some parts or some time from the British rule. Most of them died unnoticed, fighting for freedom from the British. Many of them were hanged by the British. A few died in the cellular jail in the Andaman. Surrender Sai died Asirgarh jail, 1884. Dash has launched the world's first sovereign blue bond. It is Seychelles. Seychelles launched world's first sovereign blue bond. Not Mauritius, not Maldives, not Haiti, Seychelles. World's first sovereign blue bond. Blue bond is a part of the initiative that combines public and private investment to mobilize resources, empowering local communities. Aimed to assist Seychelles in achieving a transition to sustainable fisheries and safeguarding oceans. Cyclical unemployment is the so cyclical unemployment is the unemployment that occurs during the recession and depression. Okay, not proportion of the it is not portion. Unemployment that results when people become discouraged, so the changes of finding. No, it is not. So unemployment that occurs during the recession and depression time. Cyclical unemployment. Okay, when the economy is need to of low workforce, when there is an economy wide decline in aggregate demand for goods and services, employment declines, unemployment correspondingly increases. Cyclical unemployment mainly occurs during the recession and depression. This form of unemployment is most commonly found in known as crucial cyclical unemployment, since unemployment moves with the trade cycles. For instance, during the recent global slowdown in the late 2008, many workers and the globe lost their jobs. Okay, so thank you.